Hi guys, coming at you with a new episode of the Lockdown Quartet anime talk podcast thing that we've got going here. Today we have a very special guest. Her name is Hope. Hopefully she has a great time today. And yeah, is there anything you want to say, Hope?
Hi.
Well said.
Gonna have to say that myself.
Well, we had like 3 topics we wanted to ask Hope about.
Yeah, we
So-
had an introduction, right? She was gonna ask us some questions.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Wow, you guys haven't been listening to
she
her.
said she didn't want to ask us anything.
Hmm?
I can't think of any questions.
Just
Oh,
My mind's
okay.
blank.
most outrageous thing you could possibly think of. Ask Shane what his favorite hentai is. He'll have like a list of 10.
What's the top 10 ecchi? What's your favorite ecchi series? Or
DxD
anime.
is a classic one. Very good. It has
DxD,
good
light
plot,
novels,
decent
2 love
characterization.
Mm-hmm.
High School of the Dead is also good as well.
reviews.
The PP Physics?
Yes, indeed.
Like,
I can go on, but yes.
yeah, no, my pick is 2 love. The physics defying falls. It's too powerful.
Yes, I like the darkness seasons. From then onwards, it gets really intense.
I like Kiss X, sis. Look. Well, I'm the only child, so you guys can just like it's weird. I'm like, I don't care. The only child.
Doesn't he get with a teacher at the end?
I don't know. I read the manga up to the point where he does, but that was years ago. So maybe
Okay.
maybe they broke up. Who knows? I think the way he was going, the sisters definitely won, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Akisora for me, since Shane's already said most of my shit.
Did you say Akisora?
Wow.
Isn't that the one with the brother and sister fuck?
Yes, that is incest.
That's
That is
where,
incest.
that's where everybody fucks. But I think that's borderline hentai and ecchi.
Is it worse than mine?
Yes.
Oh no. What is it, Kui?
I mean, in terms of the anime, they only have like 2 episodes, but it's more like manga.
Yeah. Is it
Like
like
anime.
It's like OVAs, right?
Yeah, those are OVAs instead of anime.
It's pretty much not even anime at that point. Then it's more like H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Anime.
your favorite ecchi anime, Hope?
There's a lot. Oh. I think the one that came out this year, I forgot the name of it because I can't pronounce it. It's about it's like fantasy, but it's like all brothels.
Oh, interspecies reviewers.
Ishizoku
or,
reviewers.
Ishizoku
Yes, yeah.
reviewers.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's high level weeb shit.
Yeah, not even. Yes.
Not even I've seen that. Even I have my pride and my dignity.
What are you talking about? To me, that anime is art.
I actually like it.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, I like the more tame version of it, Mon Musume, because at least they don't fuck there. It's more PG.
Wow. Well, I like the witch from interspecies reviewers.
You see, I would argue that the witch is basically she's a basic bitch, as in like
Wow.
of course,
Well,
of
like
course
a basic
everyone would-
witch.
What?
Well, like basic witch.
Which one? What, sorry.
I'm laughing. I'm
Alright,
laughing.
we're gonna cut out this entire part. We're gonna cut out this
It's just
entire.
sad.
It flies over everyone's
Repeat
head.
my joke and nobody laughs.
Yeah.
We're
Like
gonna cut out
basic
this entire
witches.
part. We're gonna cut out this entire part about interspecies reviewers.
No, no, Jason. It's the only
Wait,
thing-
but then ask like, why do you like why do you like that anime slash ecchi?
I like the animation and the opening. And it has a good plot.
What is the plot? Like, what about the plot interests you?
It's about like, guys, it's like, like hentai has like different genres, right? Like, the gender blender, etc., etc. So like, I like it, each episode explores the, the hentai universe, I guess.
Well, indeed, each episode is marked by certain very lucrative tags to the weeb kind.
What do you mean
Now,
by
Mhm.
tags? I don't understand.
tags. Now, it's time for Learn Hentai Tags with Shane.
Oh yes.
Oh,
So,
oh no,
yeah.
today's tag is all the way through.
Oh god.
So yeah.
Is this
so
when like
I-
the anime protagonist decides that they're gonna go all the way to the end of the story and beat the demon lord?
No, no, it's usually when it comes in from one orifice and comes out from the other orifice.
oh my god.
I gave you a free ticket to buy your way out.
Hope
Just
we,
like
we,
Patrick.
What do you mean? I'm talking about plot holes. That's the orifice I'm talking about. From one plot hole to another plot hole. I gotta
Yeah.
save my hind there.
Yeah. Well, interspecies for me answers a lot of plot holes. Yeah. You know, sometimes I always wonder like, hey, how would you do it with like a fairy?
Michael's sexual preferences are spilling out.
This man at 7 years old watched Peter Pan and thought, I want to fuck Tinkerbell, but I don't know how.
Wow.
Oh no.
Alright, I think we should change the subject because it's gonna be R-rated.
So
Okay.
Hope, tell us what got you into anime?
It's because I started watching Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball when I was little,
Mhm.
and then in high school watched our host club Fruit Baskets. You know the shoujo?
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
Series?
Fruit Basket was very good.
Yes, like yeah, it's like I'm a mix of like shonen and shoujo because I grew up with both, and then like when I finished high school, I explored seinen.
Ah,
What kinds
Yeah,
of
there's like oh, like the Laughing Salesman.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
ish. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to justify your likes to us. You can just you can speak freely. We're not gonna judge you any more than you're going to judge us.
had a
But
whole segment about Michael saying he likes fairies? So
Oh
you
my
can go
god. Please.
God.
I only
Yeah,
know about the
please.
laughing. Yes, I only know about the laughing salesman because apparently it's by the same as Doraemon, the same author, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is. Well, in any case, yeah, I think I had a quite similar kind of upbringing as well. It's usually the shonen anime that gets you at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
afterwards you're like, oh, you know what? Okay, let's just watch everything else, and then you start to learn about the degeneracy and the moral, yes,
the generation.
implications of the modern society, the decadence and complacence of modern social structures, and that's where you kind of go off in the deep end. But unfortunately, at this point, we have kind of gone full circle, and now I prefer the more innocent ones. The more wholesome, nice going, slice of life kind of anime.
I thought you just said you watched Ishizoka Reviewers like a month ago.
What do you mean? I don't know what that is.
Alright.
I don't know
Leandro
what
said
that
he
is, Leandro.
The
Leandro
other day
just told me
you
you
told
want to
me.
fuck Tinkerbell.
The other day
Oh,
Shane told me he wants to watch the new Ilya spin-off of Fate, and that's the complete
Ilya spin-off
opposite.
is actually pretty good.
But it's not. It's not like outside of the realm of degeneracy.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is outside the realm of degeneracy.
Nichijou is.
Nichijou is not that, not
It's
degenerate
pure.
as well.
It's
No.
pure.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Natsume no Jinko. That's pure.
No.
I don't even know what this is. What are you guys listing?
Oh, animes.
Anime that are pure.
That they
Like pure
most of the
slice of
jokes,
life.
most of the Nichijou ones are based on you already having the requisite anime knowledge. For example, talking about a character having BL tendencies, and you can only get that joke if you already have a basis of understanding why they would feel embarrassed about it, right? And
You
same
can
thing
still,
with
you
Natsume.
can still
was-
enjoy it in a pure manner if you haven't
Mhm.
had that basis.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't know about that, even if that was true.
Then you have blissful ignorance on your side, protecting you from the degeneracy.
Hmm. Generally
What are-
speaking, at this point, we would be better. Yeah, continue. What do you want to say?
Hope, what are some anime that you're currently watching or you plan to watch soon coming out?
I'm watching Listeners.
Mhm.
Fruits Baskets, of course.
Is that the remake?
Yeah, the
The
remake.
Okay.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it does look very good.
It's so heartwarming as well. Also called. I've been rewatching Konosuba.
Oh, okay. Season 1 or season 2?
Season 1 till
How are you
season.
finding it?
It's pretty good. It's hilarious.
Can you tell Michael to watch it?
Oh no, I knew I could. I knew. I was like in my head. I'm like, I can't believe the guest has seen it. Yeah.
Just for some
You might-
context, before you joined the call, we're telling Michael off for not watching it yet.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't watched it yet. It's hilarious. It's like, it's like the opposite of the isekai norm when the guy literally ends up with the the main girl.
Oh man, I'm very out of tune with isekai.
What?
So, yeah, I
seen many isekai.
The isekai master here is Hui.
Honestly, all three of us are like the same level. Who just watches them at times 2 speed,
Mhm.
so he gets more of them.
yeah. But yeah, I'll eventually get through it. Hopefully, we can do something. Do a video on it. I don't know. I just yeah.
Wait, what? You were saying, Michael?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I wanted something very shonen actiony action orientated right now. So yeah, I'll eventually get to it.
So
Maybe
he
just-
watched Ishizoka reviewers
Oh, that's actually
Okay.
for
What
shonen.
is Ishishoku reviewers? What is that?
Hope, have you seen do you frequent AniChart, that website that has like upcoming anime in the next season?
Oh yeah, I haven't looked it up yet. I should though.
Oh, there's a lot coming out next season.
We're sponsored
You know.
by NHart.
AniChart. I don't think they even have a paid service.
Lol.
Yeah.
Well, next season has a lot of promising sequels.
That's
ReZero season 2, Yahari season 3, season something. Yes, season 3.
Yeah.
Yahari season 3.
think-
Second season of Fire Force.
Mahouka is getting season
Yeah.
2.
Hmm. And there are some promising original titles or adaptations.
Yeah, like Peter Grill.
Peter Grill's Kenja no Chikan. Yeah. Yes. That if you enjoyed Ishishoku Reviewers Hope, I do wholeheartedly recommend that you watch Peter Grill next season. If you don't know about it, the premise of the story is, well, one guy trying not to cheat.
Oh.
He's really bad at it though. Kanojo Okari Shimasu is getting animated.
Oh yes,
I
that
saw
is
that.
yes.
Is that good? It's like
Yes.
popular
Wait,
now.
hold on. I'm not sure actually if I can comment on it without damaging my reputation. But
He talked about literal brothels. I think you're fine.
it's pretty okay to my. I like the character design. It's a harem.
Yeah, I can see that from like the title image, the cover page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also, there are a few adaptations of manga and light novel that I'm quite interested in.
Tokyo
not talk
Hentai
about
HX Eros.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god, they have strike witches.
What? Season
What?
3?
I don't know. Just
They're
like
still making that shit.
yeah.
What?
Strike
Strike
Witches.
Witches.
Where are
Wait.
you seeing this?
I'm
There's no Strike
looking at
Witches next
Strike
season,
Witches.
right?
Yeah.
It's lying. I don't see anything next season for Strike Witches.
It says wait, is this 4?
Summer 2020.
We're
Oh,
talking about
sometime.
summer next season. So
Oh.
July.
Oh well, that's fall 2020.
Wait, side note. Someone's breathing into the mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's not me.
No, it's probably one of us. So don't worry about it.
I'm not breathing. I can't breathe into the mic if I'm not breathing.
Ever since my injury in the war, I don't breathe anymore.
Oh yeah, in fall 2020 there's Damachi season 3 and Mahoka season 2.
Oh, I thought that was in summer. Okay,
There's also
maybe it got postponed. Yeah, it's quite a bit.
I don't think I
Alright,
know
next
any of the
topic.
shows.
Next topic.
Go on, Shane. Go on, Shane.
What do you mean?
Next topic. Well, okay. So
I've
next
exhausted
topic.
my ideas.
From what Shane said earlier, how he shared how his taste for anime has changed. What have you guys? What are the animes that you kind of start off with, and what are the progression that you guys have slowly fallen down to?
That's a very good question, Hui. For me, I started. Well, are we starting as in like when we were kids?
Yeah, like your introduction to anime, your progression throughout the anime experience, and as you grow up, what sort of things that you gravitate to, and what things bring you joy now
Okay.
to escape from this world.
Escapism, right? So when I was a kid, I watched like the generic things on TV, which is like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, that sort of thing. But I never really considered it anime. Like I just thought it was like TV shows, whatever. Until year 11, probably. That's when Hunt and you guys got me into it. I think
Who
Hunt,
the hell is Hunt? Who the hell is this mysterious person?
a high school friend.
Who the hell is Hunt? Hunt, if you're listening, Hunt's
He's
this
not
Indian
fucking
kid.
listening.
Shout out, shout.
Shout out to Hunt. I convinced Hunt to watch the Ilya anime and he loved it. Alright,
Oh,
and that's
God.
how I got him into Mahou Shoujos.
But you realize Hunt was like pretty degenerate. He's the one who got me into Ramo.
I love Oromo.
Alright, continue your
Shut my-
story.
Anyway.
Continue your story. Continue your story.
Yeah, so Hunt got me into anime because like I just thought of it as like going through high school. I just thought of it as like degenerate, the typical like stereotype of it.
Mhm.
And then he got me into Bleach. I think I binge watched that in one weekend, which is not healthy. And then I just went through a whole process of watching like the really like high profile ones, Death Note, that sort of thing. Finishing Naruto, that sort of thing. And then I slowly gravitated to like the really degenerate shit, like a lot of ecchi harems. And then
Like what? Like what?
Oremo, Sekirei,
Yeah.
Infinite
Yeah,
Stratos,
Sekirei.
Kisexis.
Yeah.
And then as I think out of high school, after that, I went to Japan with a certain person in this chat right now for like a week, and that really put me off anime for like a year. And then when I got back
Lies,
into
we were
it,
watching Kuroko no Basket on the hotel.
no, after we got back, you dragged me to Akiba like 6 times, and then after that, I just could not deal with anime for like a solid year. And then after that, I think that's when the isekai started popping up, so I got into that. But now I just like watch whatever interests me. Honestly, I don't really care what it is.
Oh, that's a pretty long, an interesting story. Yeah, I want to dispute one point. I wasn't the one who dragged
dragged
us
each
to
And you-
Akihabara.
Yes, you were.
I wanted to go to other places. I wanted to go to
But you
Kyoto.
didn't. You were scared of going out.
But it was you. It was
You.
you. Culture
Anyway.
shock for 10 days. Couldn't do anything.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
The most important time was like when I first started from Bleach in high school. It was like I was in a time void where I just like had all the time in the world to binge watch like literally 100 shows in a week. So I just watched anything and everything, and that's why I have such degenerate taste now because I watched so much trash back then. Sorry, that's a bit long-winded.
No,
That's
that's
okay.
perfect. All right, so who's next?
I want to hear
Michael.
Michael's trek
Oh.
towards fame.
Alright. So I started with watching. My friend watched School Days, and I was like, "Hey, that looks interesting," but I was like, I didn't want to, get into anime, so I watched it off his screen, episodes here and there. I didn't really understand what was going on. We're going far. We're going, huh?
You didn't want to watch anime, so you just watched it off his screen.
Yeah, I watched it off his screen in class. Like he just like played it, and I was like, I was watching it. I was like, oh, that's cool. But we're going way back. Yeah, I started with. Let me think. Can I say Pokemon? It's Pokemon. Or so would you just go with the when I just realized that it's called anime?
I mean, just say whatever.
All right.
Like,
Well,
I didn't realize it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Pokemon, the was it Funimation? What's the Funimation's dub of Naruto, the Australian one? That was
Yeah.
nice English dubs. Moving on to One Piece, anything on Toast and TV, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
same
that's really
childhood. I had the same childhood.
I think everyone does. Like, do you guys remember Toast and TV?
Yeah,
I had Foxtel, so I just watched it on like Cartoon Network and stuff.
I had that
Oh.
too. I was in the middle.
That's
kid?
why I
remember-
watched Ouran Host Club actually.
I remember it was always like really late, so I'd stay up like 12 a.m. to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And Nickelodeon. And then my teachers and stuff would always wonder why I was like half asleep in class in like year 5.
Yeah, you guys, I love.
Finish
I
your
remember-
story, Michael.
Oh, okay, so a bit of a sidetrack. Yeah, so when I officially was like, hey, I want to try anime, my friend gave me Bucket Test, and I laughed a lot, even though I'm told that. But pardon?
Yeah, no, that was good. I just want to comment.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, I like it, and my friend's like, "Oh, I'm surprised you like it." It's like, there's like Japanese jokes and everything. I'm like,
wait, I just remembered like a week ago, Michael told me my favorite like character is Hideyoshi from Bakudo Test. Like that's my ideal girl. And I'm like, what? You mean the guy? And he's like, yeah, I just wish he was a girl. And I'm like, doesn't he have a twin sister? And he's like, oh.
But I don't
But,
like
like-
the twin sister.
But,
I
yeah, I
like the
actually
guy.
don't like Twin Sisters. I like the guy. I don't know why.
Twin
That's what
Guy.
Michael said.
I'm so drawn to him. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah,
The man has discovered traps.
yeah. I don't know. A lot of people like the purple hair girl. I can't remember her name.
I like the purple hair girl too.
Yeah, but Hideyoshi was like something else. But yeah. Moving on to I didn't start out great. Moving on to Camper. About a guy who can morph into a girl. There's something really wrong with me.
No, it's a great show.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. Yeah, so I for the longest time I thought anime was like, hey, like, is it something about guys don't really know their genders? But yeah, I was wrong. I was given Firebrain. Has anyone seen Firebrain?
Wait,
No.
what? Firebrain.
Firebrain. Yeah, Firebrain. PHI brain.
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's a
What's
guy that
it
sells
about?
puzzles.
Oh
It's,
yeah, I
uh,
watched one.
What's it
I
about?
watched-
He's like part of like a genius group in high school, and they go out to solve like puzzles, which might result to them dying. And it's pretty interesting. The animation is a bit weird though. It's not very. It's like it feels like a web comic kind of
Yeah.
animation. Yeah,
Well,
but I
I've
suggest
watched-
it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've sat
I liked
through,
it.
like, I sat through
Hmm?
2 seasons of Code Geass animation. Doesn't matter.
Okay, alright, that's good. Code Geass is yeah, it was fun.
They're all drawn like fucking Slender Man.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, why they're all so skinny? Yeah, yeah. After that, Death Note, the mainstream stuff, and yeah, that's how I started off. And I didn't know where I
How
where I
how
am
did you
now.
gravitate towards a rainbow and Kiss Exis?
Oh, okay. So I mean, I didn't realize how the weeb culture, and I met a guy who had anime pillows.
Oh no, Funny.
Oh no, yeah. Shout out to Fungi. You don't watch this though. If you do, shout out to Fungi. You recommended me some amazing stuff. Like everyone in high school would say, like, "What is this stuff?" And I'll be like, "Dude, this is the stuff."
It's like some secret drug, but it's just incest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so he would invite me over. He's like, "Here's a hard drive, and take this, watch everything. I'll give you like 4 shows that you should watch, and you should watch it." Half of them was probably hentai, which I didn't know. I was like, "What is this?" So yeah, Kiss Exist. I got into Kiss Exist. Orimo, or I like Orimo. I think I went out my way to watch Orimo.
Wait, hold on. Which
So,
of
um,
the two sisters do you like better?
from Kiss Exist, I like the
The
short
Band-Aids
hair.
one. The Band-Aids one.
Band-Aid. Yeah,
The
Band-Aid,
ponytail
right?
one.
No, I don't like the
Ponytail.
ponytail one.
Wow.
Wait, was she the quiet? I can't remember. Was she the quiet one? I didn't like the quiet one.
The quiet one was
Oh
ponytail.
wow!
How
You
dare
like
you.
betrayed my
How
expectations.
dare
Michael.
you? Wow.
Oh wait, hold on. Leandro stands on the same side as me. Wow, that's unexpected.
This is rare. Actually,
Yeah.
the best girl in that series was the teacher, though.
The t-shirt was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about that sister life. I'm so gonna cut all this out. But yeah, I think I just went to ecchi, and I know a lot of people don't like ecchi. Back in high school, a lot of people were like, why do you watch this? I'm like, it's fun. It's like,
Bro, I remember the first instance of ecchi I ever encountered was High School of the Dead. And like I didn't expect that one episode where they actually showed tits. Like that was the first time I've ever seen a naked titty in anime, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then it just
I thought this is a family show.
and I was like, "What's the nudity in this cartoon?"
I
What
will
the
have
hell?
no naked anime titty on my Christian channel.
Mom, what is this?
Well, I was watching the show, and at some point, my mom walked in, and it wasn't that episode, fortunately, but it was an episode. I think it was the beach episode, and it was like
Was
a
it
pretty,
fortunately or unfortunately?
The beach episode is a very final episode. The
Very
OVA,
unfortunate.
right?
yeah, it was very unfortunate because the one part that didn't have zombies in it, and it just had like a titty in it, like titties in a bikini on the screen, is when my mom walked in, and I had to explain to her that this is a show about zombies.
Oh,
I feel like I
But,
never enjoyed ecchi in High School of the Dead because there was like zombies, and
I mean,
I
they're
know.
pretty fast about it. They literally show like 10 seconds of a bullet traveling through boobs.
yeah.
Yes, the very famous scene of that broke all manners of scientific principles.
But I mean, I think it's like the interesting thing is like once you watch so much ecchi, it gets to the point where you watch a decent show, and then you don't realize there's like ecchi undertones in it, and then when you recommend it to like a casual, they'll like judge you for the ecchi scenes, and you didn't even realize there was ecchi in it.
Oh no, it's lonely at the top, isn't it? Your power
Yeah.
level is too high. Your power level is too high. It's like, wait, hold on, this is nothing. Incest? That's not even a crime.
Oh yeah, I was like immune to incest. Like I would recommend a lot of like incestual
Immune to
shows.
incest.
Yeah, and they're just like, dude, what is this? I'm like, I don't know, I like it. It's funny, just hitting on your sister. It's completely normal. What are you talking about? Isn't that funny? No, you like go home and just.
No, I can say definitively that I did not. Because I have.
Oh no! Oh no! One of us actually have a sister. Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh no!
Which is why I never liked the sister in these shows. I
uh,
always prefer other characters.
Yeah, he can't come to terms with his own feelings.
It's not how it is. Don't you have a brother, Shane?
What's wrong with having a brother?
You've watched a lot of brotherly love animes.
No, I have not. Where's your evidence? Those
Are
who
you
are
talking
said
about
must prove.
yaoi?
What is
Yeah,
yaoi?
What is
Can you
yaoi?
explain it to us, Hope?
It's
Is there a name
like
with
where love, where the guy falls in love with another guy,
I see. Can you explain to me what a top and a bottom is?
Slowly at the top.
What? Isn't it the dominant one goes on top and the submissive one goes down the bottom?
I see. Wow, that's very
Interesting.
informative. Hmm. Which
What
is a
is-
pair that you have endorsed recently? You have shipped recently.
I
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
shipped
Fitch is a
anyone
Fitch.
lately.
Clever way to dodge the question. Okay.
I'm just gonna list a bunch of very popular male characters and tell me who you ship them with. Saitama.
Genos, of course.
Oh god.
No, I ship him with
Deku.
King.
Deku.
Bakugo?
Oh my
Yes.
god, you're one of those people.
God, what a...
That's so big.
Huh? I mean, Todoroki's a decent guy.
Wow.
At least he doesn't hate Deku's guts.
But he has Sundere, Sundere, reflex, It's not like I like you, Baka.
Go.
Nah, bro, he straight up hates his guts. Like he wants him dead.
This hidden love.
I'm out of characters.
The very first instance I've ever encountered the said genre was where I accidentally stumbled upon a Bleach doujin,
Accidentally.
and that
Quotation.
scarred me for life. It was between the little kid white hair captain and the red hair sub captain, vice
who's-
captain.
You mean Renji and Toshiro?
Yeah.
What the fuck? They barely spoke to each other.
Yeah. That's why it scarred me for life there. And yes.
That's why it's
I was
got.
like, holy shit, I've seen too much. This should not exist. No offense to anyone who likes it. I think it's a very acquired taste. It's just not for me.
The thing is, like, me having studied there for a year and having Fujoshi friends, I was dragged to one or another book, like doujin stores that specialize in this sort of content. And you
Yeah.
see, like, there's like entire aisles dedicated to specific shows, and the ones that are like there's a lot of is like Kuroko no Basket, My Hero Academia. One Punch Man has a ton for some reason, and I'm just like, yeah, I can see that. I feel
If
like
that's the case, why isn't there any copyright issues with it?
I'm not sure what the laws are there, but I think it's because it's like drawn in different art styles. It doesn't really breach copyright. I don't know.
Okay.
Copyright law is different there. Like you can use the names of the characters and all that. You just have to specify it's a different artist and like it's not actually the mangaka that wrote it.
Okay, I understand.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
guess a question for Hope is like, why do you enjoy this specific genre or these genres?
I don't know. I think it's just like you like you get curious, It's like,
Okay.
what's
Is it
this?
like?
Oh, it's interesting.
Do you read it for the sex portion of it, or do you read it like it's a fan fiction of like a ship that
just-
you enjoyed?
I just feel as a ship.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ship is good. My ships never sail though, unfortunately.
I
don't know
man
why.
is an Onodera fan.
Even in
Uh.
harems, I never succeed. No, hold on. I want to clarify. In Nisekoi, I actually like Tsugumi better than Onodera. So get your facts right.
Tsugumi kind of like falls on the Chitoge route, though, doesn't she?
No,
If you get Chitoge, you get Tsugumi.
that's not how it works. I
She's
don't know
your servant.
what sort of derivative work you've seen. I don't know what sort of derivative work you've perused, but that's not how things work. All right. And I wanted the teacher to win in Bokuben, but unfortunately, yeah.
That's illegal.
Hmm?
She'd be jailed.
No. It's they're above impure
Not above the
relations.
I don't know. I don't. For me, I don't think I ever think about shipping two female characters in a show together.
Because you want them all to yourself, don't you, Michael?
Oh yes.
In your
Michael,
way.
the reason Michael watches so much harem is because he self-inserts into the main character's shoes.
Ah, I see.
Oh yeah.
The real degenerate.
I think there are occasions where like you can ship two girls in a harem if you hate the main character, so you just ship the girls together. I do that sometimes. Because sometimes the main character is so bloody annoying, like the one in Infinite Stratos. He's like a brick wall. He's got the personality of a wall. So I just ship the other characters. Yeah, this is annoying. That's why I like the shows where the character isn't oblivious.
I ship Ichigo and 02.
Why? What the fuck?
I thought Ichigo and Bleach. I was like, what?
I was like so confused. I was like, wait, did you go? Oh, the blue
yeah.
head. Yo.
I like 02.
I ship Rin and Sakura from Fate.
No.
That's disgusting.
What do you
What
mean?
happened to incest?
Is there sisters?
They have different
Yeah,
last
they are
names.
sisters.
They have different
Yes,
last names.
they are
Not
sisters.
sisters.
They're
But
just separated
no
from birth.
incest.
They have different last names. They're not even
Yes.
sisters.
Nate,
You are a hypocrite.
No, I actually hate Sakura. I ship Rin with Shiro.
Disgusting. Saber root is the best route.
True. The
Mhm.
harem route is the best route. You get Saber and Rin. Shane is a
Oh, yeah.
Sakura fan. I don't know why you say Saber route is best route.
No, that's not exact. We've been through this before.
Yeah, you like those characters.
My
like
exact
Sakura.
words were, she's not that bad as everyone makes her out to be.
Who's Sakura?
Yeah.
Wait, I know your type. Sakura is
Mhm.
exactly your type.
Don't categorize me. Don't assume my preferences.
Right. What is your type in husbandos, waifus? Hope.
But then, so some of the guys with the girls can't decide. Let's see. With the girls, I like the girls like like Juvia.
Oh wow,
Like,
Juvia.
So
yeah,
the
love one.
the stalkery ones.
Yes, because they just want like to be honest, I was like, I kind of felt Juvia, because it's kind of relatable. Like-
I don't know about that. I'm concerned.
No, like I can explain, okay? Girls do stupid things for love, okay?
Like
okay.
stalking their crush.
Indeed. Well, I
Such
do
Wait,
think
wait.
Juvia is a good pair with Gray.
No,
I ship them. I ship.
is this she with Gaja? Oh no, I'm mixing up with Livy. Never
Yeah,
mind.
she's a cute.
Does she get up? Did she get with Gray? Juvia?
Yes.
They do, right? They do, yeah.
Yes.
I
At
don't
the
know.
end.
I stopped
And that's
reading
who-
around.
Sorry.
What?
That's who ends up with Levy?
Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
baby
Gaja.
together.
Yeah.
That was a cute
Oh wow,
couple.
spoilers.
I remember reading that part. Wait, so do you like yandere characters then?
No, they're crazy as F, man.
But
Wait, hold
Julia,
on, isn't
Like
Julia?
one step
Julia
away
is
from like
yandere.
stalkers.
It's different. No, I
No,
changed.
she's like one step
I
away.
changed my wife to Bora. Bora.
What's
What?
that?
Bora had for One Piece.
Who? Oh,
Bora.
Oh,
Yes.
Hancock. Yes.
She's
Dora Hancock.
great.
Yes.
She's great.
I mean,
I do like her character design very much. So,
she kind of
but she
yandere.
doesn't get a lot of screen time afterwards. After the Marineford arc.
Justice for Bora.
Hmm.
I thought she was also yandere.
Nah,
she's-
nah.
Nah, she's not yandere.
So you just like girls that like have unrequited love.
Yes, because it's relatable.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Uh,
Who has heard?
Well, we didn't intend for this talk to be personal. I'm sorry to have touched a nerve there.
Wait, so did you initially like Hinata and then you stopped liking her when they actually got together?
Oh, I still like Naruto.
Hinata is great.
Wait, hold on. So, wouldn't you like Naruto in the very first portion of because he has unrequited love?
So Sakura. Like,
Wait, Sakura as well. Yeah, she has unrequited
yeah. Oh,
love.
no.
Sorry.
yeah.
That's the whole show. Unrequited love Shippuden.
Am I? Maybe I just like Cinderella because I think I'm a Cinderella.
I like Tsundere.
Oh yes,
But I don't
Michael
think
is
I'm
a
Tsundere.
very very tsundere person. Yes.
Michael's not a
Yeah.
Tsundere.
If you
Michael's
cannot
like-
hear my sarcasm,
Michael's like, I don't know what it's described as, but it's like when if you like someone, you'll chase them to the ends of the earth, but then the moment they like you back, you're like disgusted, so you back off.
Hmm?
it's a word starts with an S.
Sadistic.
Retard.
Uh,
Is that a character?
retard.
Wait, hold on. You don't have to be one in order to like the character. Then.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't have fanged teeth, but I like girls with fanged teeth.
You did ask Hope if she likes this is like the girl characters that she
Are
like.
you into furries then?
Who?
If you fang girls with fangs.
No, if they have a fang and they have like cat ears or something, that's a pass. But if they actually look like furries, nah, hell no.
Oh no. Are
Okay,
you
I-
by any chance?
No.
was it in the interspecies review? There's an I think no, it's not an episode. It's in the manga where they have this road where there's beast girls, quote unquote, and there's different percentage.
Okay.
Oh yes, yeah,
like-
I read that.
Where like 0 to 5% it's just human with like cat ears, and it's 100% where it just counts.
That was in the anime. That was in the anime actually.
Oh, was it? I forgot.
Yes, it was. I watched
It
the
went down to
scene.
the very end. Yeah.
Wait, I thought the show was cancelled after like 6 episodes.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
That was straight. So
Funny.
It's all cancelled. They just didn't stream it, so you had to do it through a roundabout way.
The
I-
Dark Valley way.
the One Piece way.
The One Piece way.
As a pirate.
You are a pirate.
Yo ho. Yeah, no, I think I understand Michael's like taste in Cinderella's. It's like I think if a girl like shows emotions or shows that they like me straight off the bat, I would just assume the worst and assume they're trying to plot to kill me or something, and it's all fake. So at least it's Cinderella's.
Well, don't put me in the same label. as-
You guys are both incels.
Wait, that's not insult. That's the opposite. Insult's like if the girl likes.
Wait, hold
the
on.
girl-
But you guys, why do you guys fall for these tsundere like baits that they throw out. It's the same formula every season.
Because
Yeah.
it's not the abusiveness, it's the part where they stop being abusive and show like lovey-dovey parts. It's the gap nowhere.
When is this?
Yeah.
Towards the end sometimes.
Sometimes
Like-
they don't. Maybe it's
Shitoge showed like many parts where she was like,
Shitoge shouldn't have won. She didn't deserve it.
she won. It's over, Shay. Stop this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I much prefer they just keep up the Cinderella thing. Maybe there's no end.
But do you prefer like they don't be lovey at some point? You just want them to constantly be abusive.
and still love you.
Well, what?
I see the Stockholm syndrome.
That's the good part. Like, I'm not
Huh?
saying personality completely evolves. I'm saying there are like moments where they show lovey parts between the abusive parts, and that's what's like, oh wow, the character's actually pretty cute sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought we were talking about like they stopped being abusive and
No. They never
Yeah.
really do they?
they don't.
It's a way of life.
I swear to God, Sigmund Freud is having a boner in his cave just listening to you guys.
What?
This must be your relationship with your mother.
Speaking of Mother, we did a recent review of the Mother anime. The Mother Isekai.
The Isekai one?
Yes. Do
You
you love your mom and her multi-target attacks?
I'm so excited for I liked the first episode, but when I watched the other episodes, it's just like threw me off.
Oh
Is it
yes,
because
it
of the
was.
cheat
There was
and the
an
incest?
overwhelming amount of incest there. So much
Yeah.
incest that it's right up Michael's alley.
Honestly, it was like show was trying real hard in a way to like hide the incest, but also throw it in your face.
It's like, in these kind of isekai things, like harem shows, they will have fan service from each of the characters, right? So each girl get their chance to shine. But in this show, somehow it just kind of accumulated into the mother. So only the mother gets the scenes. So yeah, that is extremely distracting for some audience. I would imagine.
You knew what
Yes.
you were getting into from the start.
I didn't know.
You did.
And
That was
probably
too
like
late to be
come on.
blindsided. What are some
Finish the whole thing,
non-degenerate shows? What are some non-degenerate shows you guys have watched recently that you'd recommend?
Non-degenerate
house.
is a very broad term. Like it is a very specific term. Yeah,
You know, things like Demon Slayer, that sort of stuff.
Well, I
Not-
watched Violet Evergarden dubbed.
Is the dub actually good?
What are you talking about? I was
Someone forced me to watch dubbed.
What are you
Is
talking
it
about?
actually a good dub?
Yeah, it's good.
I can't imagine Violet with that dub voice though. So it was
What's
very
a-
weird to me.
What's the voice like in dub?
No, like she's supposed to be like this completely emotionless character, but her
Yeah.
dub has too much emotion in her words. I think.
Well, it depends on what. I would argue that it's because the anime that the episode or the thing you were watching was the OVA, so it was after the series and stuff like that. And the point of Violet is not that she's emotionless, but it's the opposite where she learns to have emotion, and in these things she has starting to get some emotions and stuff like
Is
that.
she like a robot, or did she like just suppress her emotions?
Nah, she just doesn't know how to deal with them because she's never been on the receiving end of kindness and familial love and piety.
So on and so forth.
Well, in any case, see that's right. I watch non-degenerate artsy shows like this as well. So what?
You watched one OVA and you're trying to dig yourself
No, I
out of
watched,
the degeneracy hole.
I watched the entire Violet Evergarden before that
Okay.
already.
Alright.
That's right.
That does not offset all the degeneracy you've watched in your lifetime.
What do you mean?
I'm
How
sorry.
do you know me? Do you
I know
me?
you. I know you too well.
Oh no.
You're the one who
you know that I
recommends
also
the
have-
degenerate ones.
What do you mean? I can pull up the chat right now. It's about 50-50.
You always tell me to watch Is Shizuku reviewers. I'm like, no, I have morals.
That's not what happens.
That's what
You
always
tell me you tell me to whale in my gacha games, but I never do that.
happens. You want to whale in your gacha games, you shit. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. Hope, do you have anything to add?
Listeners, it's like mecha meets music.
Yeah.
It's
What is
pretty,
it called? Listeners.
yeah. And also Kakushi. I can't pronounce the Japanese properly. I'm so sorry.
What is it?
Yeah, Kakushi Goshigoto, something like that. I slay in the name. It's about like this manga artist. He has a daughter, but the dad writes the dirty manga. So he tries to hide it from his daughter. It's like
Oh
a bit
yeah. Oh
slice of
yeah.
life.
It's Kakushigoto, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I see.
Kakushigoto.
Beautiful. It's like a beautiful storytelling. I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's the wholesome, diabetes show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this looks pretty wholesome.
Yeah.
I watched something like this before, but it was about cooking, about a single father cooking with a daughter.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Fitness and Lightning.
Yeah. I watched that one. That one was pretty good as well.
I feel like I wouldn't relate enough to these shows to enjoy them.
What do you mean? You don't have to be a single
you don't
father.
have to be a father.
You don't
Yeah.
have to be a single father to relate to the show.
Do any of my fans out there want to contribute and make me a single father?
Oh wow, that's
Michael.
That's disgusting.
Wow. Wow.
Are you asking me to make you a single father?
Yes, please.
I didn't know. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know this chat was this degenerate.
Now we start with Lockdown Quartet. But you don't have to be you don't have to be a father or single. I think you don't even have to like kids to watch this. If anything, if you watch this, you just end up hating kids more because they don't act like this.
Yeah, I kind of hate kids though.
But like these are like these kids, these shows, they're sweet. They're not brats
Yeah,
usually.
that's
Yeah.
kind of why I
Yeah.
don't think I'd enjoy it, because I know, like, deep down I will know they're kind of little shits in real life.
Speaking of sweet kids and their behavior, I have anyone recently or have anyone watched The Promised Neverland?
Oh
Yes.
god.
I
Yeah.
have.
What are
Yes,
your thoughts on-
plenty of heartwarming scenes in there.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I think not really.
What? Sorry.
But oops. I don't know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Sorry. I don't know.
That's alright. We're used to
random.
gibberish.
Yeah, I'm so random. Sorry, guys.
No.
We have
It's
Michael
alright.
in this chat.
Yes, he's the incest master.
Oh god, no! I don't want that title.
We have the incest master. We have the isekai master. What's Shane? Shane's the hentai master.
I'm a normal person.
Shane's the hentai master.
I'm the normal person.
Hentai trivia with Shane.
Yeah.
I'm a normal
I've already-
person.
I've only seen two, like, shows.
To what? To what?
Kiss Exist and Oromo. That's like
That's a damn lie. I'm sure at least one of the
Wait,
harems
hold on.
you've seen
So
has this.
Kisses and in Oreimo, there are not many. Not many anime that actually cross the incest line, and you just had to pick the one that actually did. So that makes you the incest master.
oh, Foggy, I hate you.
Now, it's not his fault for recommending it. It's you saying 4 times in this video alone that you like Oremo.
Yeah,
I was
and you like
counting.
Kirino as well.
But like, I just sounded really funny. It was like I don't.
Bro, you literally said, "Oh, I like Kirino best," and then we told you that they're not related, and you're like, "Oh, they're not." I mean, we told you they are related, and you're like, "Oh, they are."
Yeah, I
But you still
remember
like-
in the game, in the dating sim game that came out after the anime. That one
They all
was
get around.
no, they were not. They were not relating that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's such a taboo topic,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
I feel like in Japan, they'd be able to get away with it. Japan's a little bit incesty. Cousins and stuff get married all the time.
Wow, that's racist. We need to get in worldwide, Mr. Worldwide,
Mr. Worldwide.
Well, eventually, once this channel grows, we might have overseas audiences.
We'll edit these old videos.
Yeah,
Censor out
we delete them.
the
We
insensitive
just
ones.
delete them. I will start afresh.
It's fun news channel.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, we wanted to ask, I think Shane was curious, Hope, what specifically about our channel interests you? Because we don't see it. It's kind of just trash to us.
Yes.
It's like the guys that you guys talk together, like talking about like your conversations, like it's hilarious, you know. Cause it's like I can't explain it. Sorry.
Really?
No. Take your time.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
I think she thinks we're shit.
She likes laughing at us.
Sorry.
She just
That's
watches us
okay.
and she's like, look at these weebs who are like, have done worse with their life than me, haha.
That's okay.
That was not a Shane's laugh. That was a laugh, or that was a cry masking as a laugh.
Yeah. When Shane
I've
actually
just been
laughs,
talking.
you can
I've
tell.
just been talking for the whole day. That's why my voice is cracking up.
Yeah, okay, sure, Shane. You were laughing pretty heartily after you made that denial joke, so...
Ha 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 ha.
Wasn't that Hui?
What? No,
That
Shane
was
was
me.
laughing as well.
Or
He was laughing at his own joke. Loser.
Well, at this point, this is usually where we give up all matters of pretense and just go straight into the degenerate end. But since we have you, Hope, as our esteemed guest, we're not going to dive into the deep end.
Don't go. You go ahead. I just go with the flow, you know.
To be honest, Hope is what instigated the degeneracy in the beginning.
Yes, my fault. Cause that's my fault. But I'm like,
Yes. Blame Hope, Michael, for giving you the title of incest master.
I think I
Oh.
kind of gave that my own title.
Yeah, you gave it to yourself.
Yeah, I gave it to myself. Oh, it's some good shows.
So which one would we prefer? Michael be the incest master or fairy fucker?
He's not really a fairy guy. He's just more of an incest guy.
He wants to fuck a fairy that will call him Oni-chan.
God.
Oh shit! The best of both worlds.
Oh, I'm
Perfectly balanced as all
You
things
know
should
me.
be.
You know me too well.
Michael, that is not a good way to start your defense. You know me.
He's not being sarcastic.
I'm being sarcastic. I'm just...
Not.
Shay, has anyone win a defense case in court starting with "you know me"?
Hey, don't allude to my actual profession there. Don't allude to my actual profession there. We're gonna cut this
What
part
are you?
out.
You're a security guard.
Shane, are you doing law? What the fuck?
Oh no! Oh no!
So you just like guard outside courthouses that eavesdropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the
sells-
cleaner. I'm the janitor in the
He
Supreme
sells
Court.
he sells hot dogs and coffees outside of the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reference to
After his-
Suits.
Reference to what?
To Suits.
Oh, I haven't seen
Yes.
it.
Let's talk
I haven't
about
seen
the
that.
fairy tag.
Jane, as someone
Why are we talking
in
about the
the
fairy tag?
profession, what is your opinion?
31598.
What?
Oh, was it 3-1? Is it was it Metamorphosis? Is it that one?
Wait, hold
Yes.
on. No, I'm listing out the listings in the Supreme Court.
Okay, never mind. I
Yeah.
thought
Sure.
you were talking
Or
about
are
that.
you,
Wait,
Hope,
hold on. What are you thinking? Hope. The Hope doesn't know what we're talking about.
now I want to change the subject.
Okay.
Hope, how far deep into the weeb spectrum are you?
I don't know to be like. I do not know.
Have you ever played a gacha game?
What is that?
It's the games like the anime sort of Japanese games where you have to summon things.
Oh
Like-
yeah, I did. I did play the gacha, and I gave up because I suck at it.
No.
Oh no.
So most of the idol animes have their own gacha games. So Love
Oh,
Live has
yeah,
their own
I-
stuff.
Yeah, I
Right?
played
Idol
one.
Master.
I played
Yeah.
the idle ones. Yeah,
Yeah. Idol
Okay.
the
Master.
idle
You know.
ones.
Yeah. And Band Dream. Yeah.
Bandry.
Bandori.
Shane
not that I
plays
would know about it.
Shane plays Fate Grand Order because he likes gender bent historical characters.
Ew.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
What a reaction!
Hope you have betrayed me. All right. How can you believe Leandra's words over mine? All right. Let me show you his support list right now. He too plays Fate Grand Order.
I don't
And-
play for the play for the gameplay.
No.
I
That's
history
not what's happening.
I get historic his history lessons from both Leandro and Shane
from Fate.
from Fate. Don't you know about this historical figure? She looks like this. She exists in Fate.
Well,
Let
then
me
you
tell
know
you what
about
she actually
the
did.
Emperor Nero. He looks like this
Yeah.
big titty one.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
But
I'm
yeah,
still surprised from her reaction. Oh,
I know.
Actually, surprised
what do you
considering
have to say for yourself, Shane?
anime bottles.
I have to say that she was dreadfully misled by Leandro there. She was
Nothing I said was a lie.
that was a misrepresentation on his part.
No, I just omitted the details about my own playing of the game.
No,
I'm-
look at
Game.
all your characters. I can see your support list right now.
The only reason
Disgusting.
the support list doesn't look like that is because you have worse luck than me.
No.
Yes.
Look, you have Abby in your final ascension level.
You wanted
Wow,
it.
that
No,
is-
I keep her in first ascension because I don't want to see a fucking child half naked.
The fact that you have a child that is going to be half naked is already bad enough. All right, we shall call you the
When
lolly master.
Weren't you begging me to buy you like actual money so you could get
Hold
that
on,
character?
don't
Shane?
bite the hand that fed you. Who got you that Ereshkigal?
The Reshkigal is overage.
Huh?
The Reshkigal is overage.
Yeah,
she's
I got her for you. You would never have gotten it. Look,
She's
it's
a
on
ring face.
my money.
No, that was a gift.
Yeah,
You
the
got
money that you gave me got me
Oh.
nothing. You got me trash.
It's not my
got-
fault. You have bad luck.
I got trash from it.
It is not my fault. You have bad luck, Shane.
Well, in any case, you can see that Leandro is the gacha master. He plays too many gachas. Plays
Yeah,
Pokemon Masters as well. He was just talking to me about Swimsuit Cynthia just then.
That was yesterday. That was not just then.
Get your facts
That's
right.
Pokemon. That's different. I had a crush on Cynthia since I was like 5. So
Mm.
we've scared off our guest.
I know.
Nah, I'm still here.
She thinks she has the moral high ground in this.
Yes.
Hey,
Like,
I
like an
don't
hour
think-
ago, she was talking about brothels. As the only one who hasn't seen it, I can keep bringing it back to this for my innocence.
Let's go watch the Demon Slayer movie and do a review episode on it once it
I
comes
think
out.
it's in October. I think.
Well, if the movie theater opens up to then, which I don't think it will. The cinema industry-
We can go to someone's house and simulcast it.
Yeah.
Simon Castle.
Oop.
You mean
We
One
can do a
Piece?
react channel. Yeah.
I'm gonna become the king of pirates.
Oh, wow. Let's react to all 700 or 800 or 1,000 episode of One Piece.
I can
We
do
just have
that.
to-
I've already
we
seen
just-
most of it.
That's
just gonna
1,000
live with-
episode already.
Most of it is remakes of the old episodes, anyways.
Really?
Yeah, because the anime can't catch up to the manga, which is it's always very dangerously close to catching up to the manga. So they drag out the episodes. Anyone who's seen One Piece would know there's actually five minutes of actual content per episode, and the rest is just the intro, the review, and then 5 minutes of content, and then the preview, and then the ending song.
Even
Yeah.
the fucking opening song is like 2 minutes because they always have that thing in the beginning about the King of Pirates, right?
Yeah. They drag it out because they can't afford to catch up.
Well, is that better than Naruto, where they fucking made like 20 filler arcs?
Wait, One Piece has filler arcs as well, so
Does
it's
it?
got the best of both worlds.
I thought One Piece's filler arc still had like meaning and depth into the world. Like I thought all the branches out still connected to the overall world building.
I guess so.
The filler arcs in Naruto legit have no fucking bearing on the
I
story.
mean, it's better than the full bring arc from Bleach.
that wasn't even filler though, isn't that in the manga?
Is it? I always
Yes,
thought
it's
it
in the
also
manga.
looked like a filler to me.
It's ass, yeah, but it's in the manga.
Mm.
They wanted to find like a bullshit way to give him powers again, and then they decided to just give him powers again the normal way. Yeah, Bleach. I heard Bleach is like starting again soon.
Yeah.
Starting again.
Like because they went on a hiatus for like 10 years or something.
Oh, so it's not finished.
Like
The
the
anime
ma-
is not finished.
the
the
manga
manga's already
finished ages
finished.
ago, but the anime went on a hiatus and never like caught up with the manga. The anime had like one more arc after the arc where he loses his powers.
Yeah, I miss the days when Bankai was the most powerful thing they can do.
Bro, I don't even remember what happened in the manga. It was like such a mess. Like I couldn't even tell what was going on. I remember there was like some bullshit way where he killed the opponent because he got so OP that they couldn't kill him properly.
You know,
And then
see,
he-
like what's the captain of the very first division's name? That old guy.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, like they
He
full
died.
propped his Bankai up, and then they spend 4 chapters on his Bankai and just dies.
Well, it was up against like the main leader, but yeah, the main leader
Yeah,
kills his
right?
powers.
There's
just
like
gets
four mini Bankais within his Bankai.
fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the simpler times where like Bankai was just making your sword into a bunch of flowers.
Wait, hold on. That's not a simple thing. He's
is
still
simple.
pretty OP most of the time. And he has a second form of his Bankai, so where they just turn back into swords again.
They just turn back into swords made out of flowers. It's wild. Yeah, no, I think Bleach was like, it was decent in the beginning, but then started getting rushed.
Yeah,
And then it took to shit.
my brother started playing the Bleach gacha game, and he tried to drag me into it.
Oh god, I was
No.
considering playing it just because like I liked some of the characters, but I don't know. I already played too many gacha games. I don't want to be in gacha hell for the rest of my life.
You're already in one. That's hell you're walking into.
Wait, have you seen? Have you guys watched Tower of Gods?
I have not.
I read it.
Someone,
Is that
one
based-
of you told me the show is worse than the manhwa.
Yeah. I recently watched the show. I haven't even finished yet, but he reminds me very much of Shinji from Evangelion, but even more useless.
Oh, God. How do you be more useless?
No,
That's-
it's like this. Well, in terms of personality, they're the same, but in terms of like let's say plot, he's even worse than Shinji. Because
How
they
so?
give because for Shinji they give an explanation why he's the only one who can pilot the robot properly,
Yeah.
throughout the story. But with Tower of Gods, they don't really explain why is he so good or powerful in the series. They don't give a proper explanation, or the way that they go about it is very poor in my taste.
So is he
I guess-
OP or is he useless?
He is. See, the answer is yes.
Okay.
So I guess he's a very passive main character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so everything gets delivered to him on a golden platter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's most of the isekai that you watch, though.
That's true.
Oh,
Teleport
yeah,
into another world with super healing, super eating. Take everything's powers. How many of those have you seen?
Yes. The answer to that question is also yes.
Hope, what is like some of your favorite anime? Surprised we haven't asked this yet.
I like Fire Force,
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
Kill la Kill.
Killer Kill.
Yeah.
Kill la
That's
Kill.
that's actually quite surprising. That's not like
Why?
the first two that you've listed.
Oh my
Those are all
god.
different. Those are all very different. Wait, Fire Force is like pretty edgy though.
Like, it has little, but it's like, PG rated, I guess.
They have that one character's whole purpose is just to fucking fall onto people when she's naked.
Is it the priestess one? Is it
No,
the
No,
the
it's
cat,
not the
no.
princess
cat girl.
one.
It's a
The cat
yeah,
girl,
it's a
right?
cat girl. The fire
Oh.
cat girl.
Yeah.
They're all fire. You don't have to say fire in front of it.
No, because she's not really a cat girl unless she's on fire.
I mean,
Right?
yeah.
See,
but-
there you go.
The answer to that is yes.
Yes.
I still like Dragon Ball because, got to represent the childhood,
Do you still watch Super?
Yeah, I do.
How is that? I never really got
It's-
into that.
It's good. Like, the tournament arc is like 10 times better than the other ones. So, yeah. The tournament one's way better. Much of the hype than the Freezer arc and then the Ferris arc.
I mean, that's like most shonen. The tournament arc
Yeah.
is like the peak.
Yeah. Yeah, like my dad is like a major read. Like, he draws like anime characters.
He what?
Yeah. My dad is the reason why I got into anime. Because he
Yeah.
watched he will watch Dragon Ball, Bleach, Trigun.
Okay.
So I've been
Well,
introduced to my dad to a bunch of shonen animes, and he's been like, like a kid in a candy store.
Like
You
what shows have you introduced them to recently?
I introduced him to how I got reincarnated into a snail.
How you reincarnated into a snail?
How I got reincarnated into a snail. It's like an isekai anime.
Snail?
No, slime.
Slime?
Oh, okay, I was
sorry.
very confused.
I'm sorry,
Is
no.
there a snail one?
We popped the vein listening to that.
Yeah. We was like,
the vein.
It was like, how fucking dare you?
I'm so sorry. I was thinking straight. I'm so sorry.
No.
No, that's fine.
Guns coming aside.
That's to me, but yeah, it's fine. I'm kidding.
Have you
Yeah.
showed him like the really mainstream ones like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer?
I tried to engage my dad to watch Demon Slayer. hasn't watched that yet. So I showed him My Hero Academia. He's obsessed with it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Ship
like
Decker
you wanted-
and Bakugo as well.
Does he
Nah, he's
Decker.
Christian. No, that's
Oh.
not.
Will he be watching this video?
No. He doesn't need to know my dark side.
You're
I'll probably
supposed to destroy the Fujoshi, not join them.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Oh, I could not fathom like my parents being into anime. It's just
I mean,
Yeah.
what about potentially? What about like our future kids in the future, and then they started watching anime, and you're like, oh, sit down, kids. Let me tell
Like-
you a war story.
I feel like it's different though because we grew up with it, but our parents are like a different generation that don't really watch this kind of cartoons and that sort of thing.
Well, my kid won't have any free time.
Awesome.
He will learn 3 instruments of his own choice.
Oh, it's a he.
Yes,
What
we will
the girl?
abort the girl.
Oh my god.
No.
China one child policy.
Well, in any case, yeah, I don't think it would be that big of an issue. Honestly, I don't think they would be into it at all because children generally tend to go the opposite way from their parents.
I think that's different if it's like an entire entertainment medium. Like, say you played games with your kids. I don't think your kids would never play games just because you played games. I think if anything, they'd be more interested in it because they'd grow up playing games with you, and it'd be more important to them.
Yeah.
Even if they have that like one rebellious phase at like 13, where they tell you to fuck off when you ask them to play Call of Duty with you, they're still gonna love games because
Yes.
they played with you.
And then they tell you that, oh, Death Note is a bad anime, and then you disown them.
They become furries and you just like get out of my
Oh, no.
house.
You will abort them.
Hey dad, have you ever watched this show called Beastars? And you just have fucking PTSD flashbacks.
Actually, I find Beast quite enjoyable.
That's because you're a furry. Have I got some news for you?
I think Beastar was a bit of a. I had higher hopes for it because it was very good. It's still very good, but I don't think I had higher hopes for it.
It's because you read the anime. Sorry, you read the
Yes,
The
I
manga.
read the anime
Fuck
and I
the
watched the
anime.
manga.
yes.
I watched the light novel actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
I listened to the manga.
What if your kid brings home an anime pillow?
I judge them on their waifu taste. If it's Ray,
Fair enough.
if it's Ray or Sakura, I'm fucking disowning them.
I'll be like, wow, well done, boy.
Me Asuka in this house.
Well done, boy.
Go talk to Uncle Michael.
Talk to Uncle.
Talk to Uncle. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he died 10 years ago. Hope, have you seen Evangelion?
Big-
Sorry, is that yes?
What is it again?
Have you seen Evangelion?
Yes, I have.
Who is best girl?
I'm saying if you guys hate me, I gotta say Asuka.
Yes.
You have to
Yes.
trade
Yes.
me again.
Yes.
Yes.
My
One
opinion
of us.
Yes.
I'm gonna-
opinion of you, Hope, just keeps dropping.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna check this to nepotism. Like it's only because you people are white.
What? Is Hope white?
I'm mixed.
Uh,
I'm a mixed race.
She's a mug blood? Is that what they call it?
Mug blood.
Mugbutt.
No,
Oh,
no.
Harry Potter.
Like- No, I'm like the half blood prince.
haha.
Wait, what's so half blood about the half blood prince?
Well, like,
Whenever he saw Harry's mum, half his blood traveled somewhere else.
Oh god.
what's it
Look,
called?
we just anger every Harry Potter fan out there.
Yes, I still know
Yeah,
what.
yeah, yes. How dare you? I am a Harry Potter fan, so yeah.
She finds the
Oh, what
Half-Blood Prince relatable
are you
because of
are
stories
you a
of.
classic Harry Potter fan, or are you also a modern Harry Potter fan?
What's the difference?
What's
mod-
your take on the fuck, what's the
Fantastic.
author's name? What's the author's name again? I forgot.
J.K. Rowling.
Oh yeah, J.K. Rowling.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
kidding,
just
man.
Just
Yeah.
kidding, Rowling.
What's your take on J.K. Rowling? What's it?
We're not
Right.
going to comment on political stuff in an anime channel.
It wasn't
Okay.
political. It was like the transgender thing, right?
It's pretty political.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty legal.
We're not
I
going
mean,
to.
it's not really. It's like if you value the story of your book, it's kind of vexing if the author keeps like retroactively changing the characters.
I mean, yeah, in terms
Like
of
regardless
changing
of
the books, in terms of changing the books, there's not really any plot change. There's purely just character change, character
Yeah.
trait
Yeah.
change.
But like it still kind of changes the entire book if you change a main character, because if it's something that wasn't present in the story beforehand, it feels out of place if you know about this new character trait after the story. And
Yeah.
even rereading the story, it wouldn't really feel like that trait is really there. It's just there because the author said so on Twitter.
Mm.
That's my take on it. I don't know about other people. I never actually read the book, so I can't really say much about it.
Yeah. Right. So have you been to Harry Potter World, or like Harry Potter World? Get your own wand.
No, I
That sort of-
haven't. Had thought.
What do you mean by Harry Potter World?
I haven't been in Harry Potter World.
You mean like Universal Studios?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been there.
I went to that. It's pretty cool. They sell butterbeer. It's really nice, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to the one in
You guys are too bourgeoisie for me.
what?
I have never had a moment's entertainment in my life.
But we went to Japan together, and we went to Akiba 6 times, Shane.
Are you saying that those times weren't enjoyable, Shane? Did you not like Leandro's company?
I dragged your ass to the Tokyo Skytree, and like amidst you being scared the whole time, I thought you were enjoying yourself.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not scared of heights.
Bruh, your legs were shaking the whole time. Especially when we took that picture on the glass bottom part.
Oh no, my personal life is getting cut this part out. my weakness is getting revealed.
Fans are gonna use this against you.
That's why, kids. Shane can only go down on girls.
What?
Because he
Shane-
gets
Do they know yet that Shane is scared of dead birds?
No, no, you can't do this to me. Bro. Cut that part out.
Like he's not scared of actual birds, just corpses of birds. Terrify him. Yeah.
like every time he sees one, it's like a flash of the ending scene of Evangelion for him.
Or the giant face and he strangles Asuka.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or the new mech tearing up her mecha part.
That anime was fucked.
I like the song though.
Which song? Cool Agent's Thesis?
No,
That's-
the opening song, the song that was played during everyone turning into orange juice.
Oh, okay. Have vitamin C.
Yeah.
Big sip.
I'm sorry, Shane. We'll cut it. We'll cut this out. We're not gonna leave it in.
Yes. Better cut this shit out, you cunts.
He's afraid his fans are just gonna come running at him with like dead birds on a stick.
That's where you're wrong, buddy. I have no
That's it.
chance.
If you
all
want to
about
eat some
family.
shades of dead
Well, they
birds,
don't even got your address, so how are they gonna send their birds to you if they don't even got your address?
oh, we'll
Well,
put it
funny
in the
that.
description.
Put in the description Shane's address.
No.
Dead birds.
Hey, how dare you review my weaknesses? I've told this only to 5 living souls.
Wait, as opposed to what the dead birds you told them to?
Look, I'm going to review each one of you's fucking.
Boy, I
secrets
did
as well.
nothing. I think
My
Leandro.
What do I fear, Shane?
I'll post our Skype conversation online.
You don't have our old Skype conversations.
I archived it just
That
in
died in a
case this kind
fire
of thing will
years
happen.
ago.
I archived it.
It says more about you
this
than
is
me.
Bad.
Hmm?
This is mutual assured destruction.
Yes, you will. If I'm ensured of your destruction, I will gladly accept my own.
Little do you know, I want to die, so either way. Hope, have you ever been or wished to be in Weebland?
What is Japan?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
I've
Michael's basement. Yes, Japan.
But on the
What? That
Yeah, so Japan. Have you ever wanted to go in Japan?
I do want like that. It's my plan. It's my bucket list to go to Japan.
Oh god.
It's on my
Um,
bucket list. I haven't left
the
the
travel-
country.
Oh wow.
You've never left Australia?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
all-
definitely leave this country.
All I'm envisioning is like the Aladdin song. I can show you the world.
I can show you the world, but I'm not gonna pay for your plane tickets. Wondrous. I don't know the rest of the song, that's why I stopped. What did you
Right, so
did you want to do like the actual culture stuff or you just want to go to the weeb things?
Bit of both.
That's
it's,
fair. Don't
it's
be
a
like
slide.
Shane.
Just-
You know,
Do not be like Shane. Don't go to Akiba 6 days of the 7 days you're there. Or 10 days you're
That
there.
was
whatever.
you. You wanted to go to the Pokemon Center as well, you shit.
Yeah, that was one day. You wanted to go Akiba like 5 times.
That's not what happened.
Yes, you were addicted to the
You didn't
game
even-
stations.
Hmm?
You were addicted to the claw games,
Look,
man. You kept
look,
wanting to go.
you dare speak to me after I saved your life like the moment we stepped off
I
the
didn't
plane.
want you to save my life, man.
Holy shit. We were at that Japanese restaurant and then you're like, Shane, but we're sitting so close to the chef. What if he stares at me? We're like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you like, little kid?
Never fucking said that. No, my concern was they didn't speak English, and the fact that it was so like they were right next to us, it would have been really fucking awkward if neither of us could speak to the man.
Hmm? Who the fuck cares about that? We're tourists. They know that we're tourists. You're white, okay?
Well, I've been there multiple times, and I wasn't a tourist the other time, so no.
Huh?
Sometimes they do just fucking assume you know Japanese when you walk in, even if you're white. But yeah, you should do like a mix. Save like 2 days for Akiba, max. Don't do Shane.
uh,
Right?
but which
3 days.
well,
There's like a really good fucking fried chicken place there, which is amazing. I forgot what it's
Yeah.
called.
KFC.
Oh, KFC in Japan actually tastes like shit. I'm not even joking.
Oh really?
Hey, I heard. I
That's
mean,
really helpful.
It's like I don't know why it's like so overhyped there. Like it's a tradition to have it for Christmas, but
oh,
no,
yeah.
I tasted it and it's complete ass compared to our KFC.
KFC is way better.
Yeah,
If
even
but,
because like I don't understand. They import Australian beef there, but the beef just tastes like cardboard compared to our beef in our Macca's. Doesn't really make much sense since they import our beef for it.
I want to go to this chicken place. You know Subway and Sago?
So what?
You know Zombieland Saga? Have you heard of Zombieland Saga? The zombie idols?
Yes, Zombieland
Oh,
Saga. I've seen it. I've
I've heard
seen
of
it.
it.
I know the songs as well.
Yeah.
Weeb.
That's like what's it called? There's like a chicken restaurant that is based on the anime show. I want to
Yeah.
go and see
Oh,
Oh
it.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go to Saga as well?
Yeah, I want to go Saga.
Oh shit! The anime works. It's basically an advertisement for the place.
Wait, is the entire shop just like actual, like the zombie characters that are on the shop? Is that what
No,
it
no,
is?
no, no. The premise of the anime is to revitalize this prefecture of Japan, right? So
Oh,
they actually feature real life locations.
All right.
Yeah, and the chicken place, I'm pretty sure is real as well.
It is real. I did
Yeah.
research on.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Like, why is Saga?
Oh shit! This is how you get the weaves. This is just like the lifting, the gymming anime.
Dumbbell.
Weaves to gym. Yeah, the dumbbell one.
Oh yeah, I watched the
Really?
one too.
Nankiro moteru.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the gym after that? After watching it?
No.
Wow, she's
work.
resisted
It didn't work.
resisted Japan. The government's efforts for not.
What is this gymming anime?
It's an anime about like a gal. I think she's a gal, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
no,
is
no,
a
no.
girl.
The main
I love
isn't the main
girls.
character the black hair girl?
No,
don't know.
the
Gal.
girl. The blonde girl's the main character.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically about a bunch of anime girls doing gym
Yeah.
to get muscles. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then that's how they get the weaves.
Yeah.
皆様聞いてくれるありがとうございます。じゃあまた。
Fucking gay!
ありがとう、ありがとう。
ありがとう。さよなら。みんなまたね。またね。
Fucking weebs.
What if Hui has to say something?
He's just gonna nitpick us. That's not how you speak Japanese.
I think that's it. You can stop the recording. now.
End the recording. End it.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good.
Hope. Sorry we were so unaccommodating at times.
It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.